Good morning. It's 8:42 on Tuesday this week, and yeah, I thought I'd come on here and just do a little quick video. See, we didn't have a crazy pre-market opening here. It was relatively within normal range, so that's always nice when you don't see a huge jump to the downside. And right now, I just got this chart on a 15-minute time frame because it's kind of going over the possibility of perhaps getting out of this position at somewhere around here. The thing is, when we have these ABC correction waves, one of the mistakes that I didn't clarify is that we don't always have to go above this A. We can have something happen like this. So that's something that there's no guarantee that we'll cross this zone, and quite likely it won't because of how bad the state of the market is right now. So I think that it's fair to, let's say, lower our expectations a little bit for how much this could rally. And yeah, I'm kind of watching this zone right here play out and see what happens. I think you could say roughly I'm holding this as a kind of a support line. I don't really want to see too much price action go above here. I'm looking at the momentum on this 15-minute zone. We can kind of see a swing to the upside. We can see the momentum here, have a couple positive ticks. So as of right now, it looks like it's pretty good. I mean, as far as like holding a little bit of a sustained rally, hopefully into a little bit higher of a price zone. And if it reaches up here, I might just kind of create a limit sell underneath it when I go to work today, or I might just execute the sell. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's no less fear today in the marketplace, but it looks like there's a huge green candle right here. So somebody was buying. Somebody was buying right here, and it looks like it was in the zone of in between the days. So that could have been the bank itself trying to make sure we didn't have a huge drop again. Not the bank itself, but somebody bought, right? I mean, I can't say who, but is it stimulus to hold the market up? I'm not really sure, but we can kind of see that this is having a little bit of upward action like we were predicting, and I think there's no reason to fear quite yet as this is sustaining that positive momentum. So a little bit nicer. I mean, we're starting to get to the levels where I put a stop loss anyway for me. So for me, just mentally, I had that loss right here, and we jumped that gap, and I actually should have been liquidated, or not liquidated. Let's say my order should have been filled, and it would have been filled for the price of $53. They were saying $53. Based on this chart, it should have been 54. But they said that they would give me 53, and I was just talking over the phone to the bank, and I was just like, I wasn't gonna make a decision like that just over the phone, not looking at anything. So now we're much above it. I mean, you could look at this point right here, the $60. It was quite the nice little rally upward, but definitely couldn't sustain it, and we had the market open way down low. We had another little pump up. And now we're holding this little bit of a projection here, so we could just draw a couple lines in the sand. And if we're looking at the shorter term time frame, just say, hey, we don't really want to see anything below this stuff, especially when we're looking to squeal out of here. So yeah, I'm definitely watching this. I don't think I'm gonna keep you guys on here, but just to let you guys know that my range might be a little bit more modest. And granted, I might be kind of shaking my head, wow, why didn't I just keep to the same levels that you thought it would go to? But just under the present state of everything, it's not too far-fetched to think that we're not going to quite reach back up to here. Maybe we will have something somewhat in this zone here. I mean, it's not crazy to think that we might hit a target like here and then continue down. So yeah, I mean, we're approaching the zone here where I'm kind of okay, but I'm just gonna keep letting it ride up until we have some type of signal that we're gonna be going the other way. So we could even zoom this in a little bit further. I mean, it starts becoming more and less relevant, but you can kind of see here on the 5-minute that we are having a little sustain. We had this kind of pump up this way, and yeah, we haven't had any crossover action yet. I mean, we can ooh, starting to flatten. But yeah, you can sometimes watch this shorter time frame. I think the minute by minute is just kind of ridiculous. Second by second. So you can see on the 3-minute here, maybe we're coming to the downside a little bit, but yeah, they don't mean too much here on these real short. But I think the day traders look a lot at the 5-minute. And for us, we can kind of look at these indicators like so, and kind of see, hey, we holding some of this zone. So, you know, our little downward action could be pretty decent. So let's just take a look at this 15-minute still, and I think I like this 15-minute chart just to kind of see, let it play out a little bit more. But yeah, that's my kind of play right now. I mean, we'll see what time I have to leave here for the day. But yeah, just figured I'd come on here and just kind of be honest about maybe lowering this a little bit. And for me at this current point, I'm okay with a little bit of a loss here. I mean, just because of the potential I could use the money elsewhere, looking at potentially a bigger downturn. So not everyone should follow this decision, especially if you're not going to be active. But for me, I plan on it. I plan on being involved during this time because of all the education I can get, all the experience I can get. So at the moment, yeah, we're just kind of letting this play out a little bit and hoping that we don't start having a reversal here of the trend. So it still seems to be holding, and I guess time will tell. We can take a look at these shorter time frames and see, hey, where we kind of not breaking above. Seems like this is a little point right there would be a nice little zone to get above. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. If this kind of clearly shoots down, if we have a, let's say, a negative tick to the downside, we'll see. We'll see how much I want to hold and kind of see if we can just get support or a touch on here and continue back up. But yeah, I mean, for now, it's just kind of, the difference will be a couple $100 if I can get up here versus here. So it'd be nice, but I don't want to play around too much. Anyway, just a quick update, probably my shortest video to date, but just before work here. And yeah, hopefully everyone stays safe out there, and everyone have a wonderful day. Okay, thank you.